Hello and welcome to Sigi Air. Today we are in Myrtle Beach, North Carolina, and we're going to take a flight to Virginia Beach in Virginia. And the reason we're doing this is we're going to showcase a flight that Pilots to the Rescue did, where they flew a bunch of puppies from Florida to White Plains, New York. So today we're taking the leg that was made from Myrtle Beach to White Plains, but we're gonna stop because we don't have that range. We're gonna stop Virginia Beach on our way, and then we're going to, from Virginia Beach, we're going to White Plains, New York on a different video. And it's gonna be an exciting flight, and we're going to showcase that particular flight for you here. All right, so why don't we get, I already done the walk around here, and we're just gonna get our plane started, and we're gonna do a VFR flight, so we're not gonna listen to any of the what ATC wants to say to us or anything like that. So we're going to get our engine started. I'm gonna turn our master switch on, and then we're gonna turn our fuel pump on. And we are going to watch for a fuel pressure here. We got full tanks and everything, and so we're ready for that flight. We have very good fuel pressure here. Shut that off. Got the rotating beacon on, and we're going to prime our engine once because we're above 40 degrees and it's pretty warm out there. But this engine likes to be primed, and we're gonna clear prop, and we're going to get our magnetos on and hit our starter. And there we go. We got a beautiful engine start. And we're gonna set this to initial 1200 and let the engine warm up a little bit. We'll apply a little bit of right rudder, maybe a little bit more. And we took off right away. I might have put too much trim on there, but that's all right. I think we'll set up a 5,000 feet altitude, cruise altitude here. Would be nice to just kind of take a look at our scenery here on the North Carolina and Virginia beaches on the coast. Beautiful. We have a good lean over here. We are our autopilot is tracking, and the altitude is at 5,000 exactly. So that's beautiful. All right, why don't we go ahead and take a look at Pilots to the Rescue. All right, so Pilots to the Rescue here, they have a Facebook page here, and they posted their flight, which started in South Florida and then went to Myrtle Beach and then finally to White Plains, New York. So they flew 13 dogs to their new beginnings, and that's what we have in our craft here. We're recreating that in our simulator, and so they got some exposure here on ABC 15, a local TV station, and so the goal was to transport these animals from overcrowded shelters to locations where they can stand a chance of finding a forever home. So this is an issue in shelters in Florida and across the South, that those shelters are very crowded. So Pilots to the Rescue is one of the organizations that come in and then fly these animals to the shelters in the north, where they have a better chance to getting adopted here. So they talk about the flight and the volunteers that were involved in in this flight, and they have some pictures here of these dogs and puppies, and look at these. They are just adorable. And they use a Piper Comanche, Cherokee, I'm sorry. We use the Comanche, and they use the Cherokee. And it's an extended version here. So they have a lot more room than we do. And I think they fly faster than we do and all that. But that doesn't stop us from really recreating this. So this is the coverage they got, and isn't this great? And I'm sure whoever got to adopt these puppies was very, very lucky. Alright, let's take a look at their website here. They have on their page, you can take a look at their mission statement and what they do, and they go over the problems. So all of that, you can take a look at that. You can request a rescue if you are one of those shelters that are experiencing overcrowding. You can then take a look at some of the statistics they have here in terms of their missions and the miles they've flown and the souls they've saved. They even saved a wolf. That is outstanding. And they got a bunch of pictures here. You can take a look at all their rescues, and they have a pretty active media presence. So you can click on donate, and one of the things that they have here, they're looking for is to buy this Cessna Caravan, and I'm sure that they can transport a lot of puppies and dogs and kittens in this nice caravan. So we can take a look at why they need this caravan. So they have this video here on YouTube, and
here at Pilots to Rescue, we mostly save dogs and cats that are at risk of being euthanized. I would say on average we can rescue 10 dogs, maybe 30 cats.
We hate turning away animals. We always do whatever we can to get all of them on board. Sometimes it's just not possible.
It breaks my heart because we're sending them back to be euthanized. The plane we want to get is a Cessna Caravan.
Hi, I'm Mindy Lindheim. I work for Cessna Aircraft on our communications team, but I'm also a pilot and an animal lover. This aircraft is really going to open up the scope for Pilots to the Rescue.
We think we can rescue anywhere between 5 to 10 times the amount of animals with a larger plane.
This year we're rescuing over 500 animals. We could easily do that per month or more in a Cessna Caravan.
It's got much more space, a little bit more speed, and it's going to get them where they need to go.
And a cup holder.
That's the most important thing, the cup holder. If you're interested in helping Pilots to Rescue raise money to purchase the Cessna Caravan, you can go to pilotstotherescue.org. If you can't donate, at least share our story and our mission and the good work that we do at Pilots to Rescue.
That way we can get more people involved, get more donations, and ultimately save more animals.
We're so grateful to our donors. Our donors are what made it possible for us to continue to operate.
Can't wait to rescue 10 times the amount.
so yeah, so that's why they need that caravan. So if you can contribute to and make that donation specific to the caravan, that will be great. Some people may recognize Mindy there. She has done a lot of, if you follow Steve01 Knievo, she's done several videos with him. So she works for Cessna, great pilot too. So that's what you got on our website, and that's what back to our plane here. So make sure that we are okay on our travels here. And so yeah, so it's a great organization, and we will continue to do flights, recreate the flights to bring attention to their cause and how many pets they're rescuing. Alright, we're set for our landing here. Looks great. Maybe a little bit faster here. Yeah, I think that it looks good. That's a good speed, 85. Beautiful. 61. I think we're in the right spot over here. And I think we are. We can come in here and park and use the facilities and then continue to White Plains. Alright, so that doesn't matter. We are parked. So thank you very much for joining me on this leg from the Pilots to the Rescue from Florida, from Myrtle Beach to Virginia Beach. So as always, fly Siggy Air and stay tuned for our next video when we fly from Virginia Beach to White Plains, New York. Puppies, are you all good? Excellent.